Hello and welcome back, everybody, to Cap Social Network. So, in today's video, I wanted to talk about the ridiculous and crazy list of dating places, dating as far as dating goes, that women would prefer not to go to nowadays. With some of them being the Cheesecake Factory, Red Lobster, Applebee's, to the movies, including on whether a guy would like to not only physically take them to a movie theater to watch movies, but also want to be nice enough to either go to her house or invite her to his house to Netflix and chill, so to speak. Even saying that they would rather not go to church. Some of you same exact women, black women that is, that claim to be so holy art thou, but yet and still saying that's one of the main places you would prefer not to go to. And you same women, whoever or whichever or however many of you were responsible for this crazy checklist of places you would rather not go out on a date, don't realize how stupid and idiotic you sound. Because whether you know it or not, you women don't realize how us guys grind to the point on our jobs, work so many hours. In other words, some of us may go as far as working 10 over to 12 hours just to be able to afford to take you out on these dates to these restaurants by the likes of Red Lobster, Applebee's, the Cheesecake Factory. Now, all of a sudden, you have these crazy and unrealistic expectations and data requirements of places you would rather not go to as far as going out on dates, including the gym. That was another place on the list as well. And you women, this just goes to show you how the majority of you sisters suffer from serious and deep mental issues. Not only that, but a lot of you are so entitled and arrogant to the extent where we will come out better leaving you alone altogether. And now I see exactly why most brothers have become passport brothers, aka passport bros, due to how so many black women in the US are so big-headed, so arrogant, so entitled. And to make matters even worse, the video that went viral on behalf a few weeks ago of the lady that got a chance to be taken to the Cheesecake Factory for a date. So whether we know it or not, brothers laid the blueprint on behalf of women having these crazy, unrealistic dating requirements on now places. There have been some of the main ideal places, including and another place that they said they would rather not go to is to a sports game. I mean, I see nothing wrong when taking a woman out on a sports games, because to me, sports games are very exciting. And there have been several, with that being said, there have been several guys to take women out on dates to sports games, and for a first date at that, not realizing how exciting they are. And you could, even though you're surrounded by a whole lot of noise, a lot of fans cheering, but you could still get to know somebody to a certain extent on a much more personal level by taking them out on a date to a sports game. And for all you know, sisters, we may have in mind not only taking you out on a sports to date on a sports game, but after the sports game to a dinner at a restaurant. But some of you, like I was just stating, are so arrogant, so entitled, so big-headed to the extent where you feel like you're too good for the most part to be taken out. Even to Ruby Chris might as well say, and I'm surprised that didn't make the list as well, on places you would prefer not to be taken out to on a date. Restaurants that are very upscale and high end. And then what baffles me is when we are nice enough to take you out on dates, you can't put your phone down for even 5 minutes for either talking to one of your girlfriends, or if not that, one of your female relatives, telling them word for word, or detail after detail of how the date is going. If not that, you're constantly or consistently texting somebody. If not one of your home girls, at least one of your female relatives. If not one of your female relatives, then usually your main dude who you stand with most of the time, in most cases, and arranging to have a dick appointment with him once the date is over, when your date at the time being. And that just goes to show you how also the majority of you women are so hard to please, nor do you know what you want. Because once again, this dating list, whoever was responsible for this initially, is just flat out ridiculous and crazy to me. And I also wanted to state this as well before I close out this video once and for all. This just goes to show you in both a direct way and an indirect way of you saying you would rather for us men not to take you out on dates at all. Anyway, I'm going to close this video because I already have said a mouthful. But before I close the video, make sure you like the video first and foremost. You share it so the video could gain more traffic. And my channel, Caps Social Network, by the way, the shortcut to my channel will be at Caps, at Capri's. Once again, at Capri's Social Network 1261. Once again, at Capri's Social Network 1261. Also, folks, don't be afraid to comment and let me know what you guys think about this crazy and ridiculous list of places women would prefer not to go out on a date as of right now. Because the video, actually the screenshot, got posted initially on Facebook, if I'm not mistaken, on yesterday. Since yesterday, it has gained so many thousands, possibly millions of views since yesterday. And it has become so viral and mainstream to the extent where the people that are the hosts on the show, The Breakfast Club, Charlamagne, DJ Envy, and I believe Just Hilarious, talked about it on that show as well. Last but not least, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Until next time,